All right, so we have made it to our final week of our Push to Diamond training. And this week, as you approach that goal of Diamond, and maybe as you've already reached that goal, I want to talk to you guys about kind of what's next. When you become Diamond, what's next? And what is next is honing your skills as a good leader and what it means to be a good leader. Now, a lot of people get to Diamond and they're like, yeah, I made it. And in the analogy of football, because it's football season right now, you spend your whole time up until now being on offense, right? You're like recruiting coaches, running great challenge groups, and you get to, you got that 100 yards to go, and you get to the end and you get your touchdown, which is Diamond. And then immediately you turn around and play defense, and you're just trying to keep your Diamond. You're just trying to, keep getting coaches and getting people to sign up because some people may drop off, and you're just trying to like scratch and claw to keep that Diamond rank. Well, I want to encourage all of you to, get to that goal, but don't turn on the defensive and just think that it's something that needs to be protected. One thing that someone told me right after I became a Diamond coach, maybe it was a video that I watched, but one goal that they had you set for yourself was to make yourself at least an Emerald coach each month after you become a Diamond coach. Now, what does that mean? It means you're going to keep doing the same things you're doing, right? You're not going to turn around on the defensive and start to do different things all of a sudden. Another great piece of advice I had was to not just turn around and think like, all right, now I have this team of coaches that I need to lead, and I'm going to abandon everything that got me to that point, which was being a challenger first, running great challenge groups, getting people results. Guys, that's the backbone of any great business in Beachbody and as a coach. And you can ask all the top coaches and they'll tell you the same thing. You have to be a product of the product. You have to live and bleed those vital behaviors. And you can't just throw everything into your team and expect things to thrive because you still have your business to work on. So today, like I said, we're going to talk about leadership. And first I wanted to cover a few qualities or characteristics that I personally look for in a leader and someone that I can really look up to and someone that is an inspiration to me as a leader. So those things, and also these things I try to, implement in my own leadership style, I guess you'd say, but here they are. So one is leading by example. You have to always be leading by example. You have to be showing up every day, doing your vital behaviors, running a challenge group, posting on social media, hitting Success Club. If you're not doing those things, you cannot expect your team to do those things. You have to lead by example. The next thing a good leader does is they set goals and they set marks and they set high goals and standards for themselves. Because even if we come up short on those goals that we're really reaching high for, we're that much closer to achieving them. So setting goals and showing your team that it's important to set goals that are realistic, but also, kind of high, high out of the reach a little bit to help you push yourself out of your comfort zone. Another thing a great leader does is they hold their teammates accountable. If someone comes to me and say, Kinsey, I want to hit the rank of Diamond by such and such date, I'm going to be there holding them accountable, checking in with them. I'm not going to push them. I'm not going to pull them, but I am going to be there as that little sounding voice saying, all right, you told me you wanted to reach this goal. Here we are now. What's the game plan? I'm holding them accountable just like I do my challengers in my fitness groups. So it's really not much different. It's just on the coaching side of things instead of the challenge group side of things. A great leader always continues to grow. You're continuing to grow, as a person through personal development. You're continuing to grow your team. You're always adding to your team. Like I said, continually make yourself emerald month after month after month and keep growing and sharing. And that's a great characteristic of a leader, someone who always wants to be becoming better. And another thing I think leaders we don't always do, but we definitely should, and I think it's a great characteristic of a leader, is to set boundaries. Just because you may have this team growing under you doesn't mean that you need to be at everyone's beck and call all the time. That's exhausting. You're going to get burnt out. It's not realistic. Definitely, touch base with your team and your coaches and see what they need from you, but, set boundaries, set business hours, and let them know you're there for them, but only at the specific times. Other things I wanted to talk about were some questions that come up as you become a diamond coach or a leader. One of the things that comes up a lot is, I'm a diamond coach now. Do I need to have a team page? And I'm going to steer you away from starting a team page until you have at least 5 active working coaches who are, hitting Success Club or earning Success Club, pretty consistently. Because I say that because even though you're a leader and you're a diamond coach now, 80% of the time that you spend on your business should still be focused on the basics, should still be focused on inviting, running great challenge groups, your vital behaviors, the vital process, all of those things. That's 80% still of what you're doing. Just because you're a diamond coach doesn't mean you're going to change what you've been doing this whole time. That now 20%, you can start to focus more on putting energy into your team and your coaches and setting up calls with them. But again, that's only 20% of all the time you're spending on your business. 80%, you're still rocking challenge groups, you're still being a product of the product, and you're still showing up every day to do your power hour. So, do you need to start a team page right away? I'm going to say no. We have great teams above us. We have hard hitters. We have Fired Up, and whatever other team you're a part of. Don't feel like you have to do it all at once now just because you're a diamond coach. Lean on those leaders that have come before you. And another question I get a lot is, do I need to start running my own new coach trainings or my own push groups, push to emerald, push to diamond? I'm going to say no. I didn't start running a new coach mentorship or new coach basics until I was well over a year as a coach, and I had hit diamond 6 months in. So I was still, using Team Hard Hitters Coach Basics because those are great trainings. Those are the trainings that helped me get to where I was. So why would I change something that wasn't working? So I just want you to know, don't be overwhelmed with feeling like you have to do those things in the beginning, because you really, really don't. Over time, yes, and you'll get there, but still keep that focus on the core values of your business and what got you to diamond in the first place. I think I talked about that. And then also talking about personal development as a leader. Obviously we all should be doing our personal development all the time, but right after I hit diamond, I listened to the Audible book by John C. Maxwell, which is the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Write it down, listen to it, read it. It was such a great book for me to listen to when I was a newer diamond coach and kind of just figuring out, my new role as a leader and as a coach with coaches under me that depended on me and looked towards me for information and guidance. I really, really liked that book. So I suggest checking that one out. Also, there's other great leadership, personal development books out there too that you can find, and that's actually going to be one of your homework assignments. So just to wrap things up, as far as leadership goes, just know that yes, now you're a diamond coach or close. I can't wink. And not much needs to change. You still are going to be moving your business forward. You're going to use that 20% of the time in your business to help your team, but you're still going to be focusing that 80% of your energy on your own business and the basics and what it took to get you here in the first place. So don't ever lose sight of that. Don't let other noise and things going on in this business cloud that. Because the second you do is the second you're going to see your business suffer, and it's happened to me and other coaches. So I want to share that with you guys as a word of caution and learn from my mistakes, but just keep doing what you're doing and lean on your upline, but still know that you are developing your skills as a new leader, and your coach is going to help you become that leader that you need to be to help guide your team. So that being said, homework for this week. You're going to write 3 qualities that you admire in a good leader. They can be the ones that I mentioned or your own, and write those down. The second one is, I want you to find a leadership-based personal development book, put it in your comments with your other part of your homework, and commit to reading or listening to that personal development within the next couple months, within like the next 3 months if you've already got some personal development things going. So that's your homework. Have an awesome day, you guys. And that's it.